Hi, this is Jane McKenzie.
Yeah, that's correct.
Welcome to the Wellness Hub.
Thank you very much. It's been unbelievable.
Absolutely. And your talk today is called Life Force and Vitality.
That's right.
So what's that all about? Even before you start, tell us, who is Jane McKenzie?
Thank you very much. I'm a natural pharmacist, holistic pharmacist, and we look at the root cause of disease, and from there we will validate your risk factors and realign the body. Everything is natural. So the big thing about the body, it's an electromagnetic body. We are a battery, and we need to do whatever we can do to charge this battery. And that's my talk today. I'm going to be looking at life force and vitality. Energy is our currency. And what can we do to build the energy, and what are those things that take the energy away from us?
Okay, take it away, Jane.
Cool, thank you very much. It's a real honor to be here and a privilege, and I think the guys have done an unbelievable amount of work to get so many people here for the Wellness Hub. So it's a privilege to be here. We're going to be talking about longevity, vitality, life force. That is what we live on. If we don't have life force, we can close our doors, we can get into the coffin basically. So everybody here is walking around has got life force, but with different levels of life force. So I'm going to share with you today ways to build your life force, to build your energy currency, and the various things in life that will reduce our energy currency, and how to avoid all of that. I'm also going to be talking to you about some of our nutrient-dense plant food, whole foods, and they will build your life force for you automatically. And I'm also going to be talking to you about our copper. We've got also castor oil packs, and all various ways to get well. And you know, the end result will be, if I could use a bit of an illustration, when your cell phone battery starts dying, what do? You plug it in, right? What do we do when our battery starts running low and our adrenals are low and the body's stressed? What do? We take our shoes and socks off and we plug ourselves into the ground. That is how we charge ourselves. It's as simple as that. We let the photons from the sun float over the body, over the skin, and charge us and heal us and feed us. The earth is doing the same. So the earth is feeding us with electrons. I said to you, we are a battery. Batteries run on electrons. All right? All our circuits run on electrons. So we need to have as many electrons as possible, because out here is all positive. So we've got to almost destruct the outside environment all the time. Okay, so that's the first thing. The first thing you're going to take away, the first thing you're going to write down. Take your shoes and socks off, plug yourself into the ground. It should really be twice a day, an hour in the morning, an hour at night, with the sun filtering on you. The two most important nutrients. The second one is oxygen. I'm going to be speaking to you. We've got some wonderful oxygen products. Simple thing, costs no money. The three things I've talked about so far don't cost any money. They're there, they're nature given. All right, we're not using them properly. Who can remember the last time they stood on the grass, actually? You know, who can remember the last time they really sat and relaxed in the sun? Who can remember the last time they actually sat and breathed and made sure that their body was up, that they weren't crumped over, and breathed to the bottom of the lungs and the top of the lungs? We can't really remember. We drink water, we drink bottled water, but most of it, there's no consciousness, there's no attention being paid to what we're doing. We're hydrating because 80% of us is water. And the water is going to help in the blood carry the food and the oxygen to the cells, and it's going to help carry the wastes away. So we need about 2 liters of water a day, definitely, but not just water, because it's not going to just get absorbed. So we need water in the right format, like a spring water, for example, some lemon juice in the water, some Himalayan salt in the water, and then the body will absorb it. Some people come to me and say, we drink 3 liters a day, and I'm going to say, but how? You're hydrated. So the water needs to be in the right form to hydrate us, to get absorbed. Those are 4 things that are relatively inexpensive or not even chargeable. And then we come back to this battery, this body of ours, and we make sure we've got the right minerals. The gold, the silver, the copper, the nickel, the cobalt, the iridium, etc. And we've got a product here called Almost Gold. This is alchemy. I'm a pharmacist, remember, so we make all our range. And this has got the gold and the silver and the copper, and this is the highest frequency product of everything around here. This is what's going to feed us. It's going to give us the vitality, the life force that we're looking for. So you take it in water in the morning, and it's delicious. crosses the blood-brain barrier, it cleans. Gold is the biggest detoxifying element on the planet. So we all need gold and silver. We need calcium, magnesium, potassium, boron. We need all of those minerals. Those minerals are in our superfoods, in our nutrient-dense foods. We've got smoothies. Some of them have got 10 products in them. Some of them have got 30. This one with 13 nutrients, you can come up later and have a look at the ingredients, and there's a lovely recipe at the back. But these nutrients are going to not only nourish us, but also adaptogenic herbs which will relax us and work with the body. So they keep the battery afloat. They keep the battery in a nice homeostasis. Keep the body like that. So eating good food, healthy food, it's not just organic lettuce. I'm talking about high-level food here, life force food in the quantum state. So we're talking about spirulina, blue-green algae, chlorella. We're talking about bee pollen, medicinal mushrooms. We're talking about propolis, royal jelly, chaga, mushroom, reishi, maitake, lion's mane, cordyceps, organic sprouts full of amino acids. They don't even have to be broken down. They're already in the amino acid form. Our body doesn't absorb protein, it absorbs amino acids. It doesn't absorb glucose, it absorbs the broken down sugars. What breaks them down? The probiotics. So we need a good probiotic every time we eat, basically, to digest. People call it malabsorption. It's not. It's maldigestion. You haven't digested your food. You haven't had the organisms pull out the amino acid from the protein, so the rest just passes through us. And we are nutrient deficient meantime we're eating well. We need the probiotics with enzymes. So everything we have is like a key to optimizing our health and achieving huge high vitality, life force, energy field, so that like our cell phone, we are 100% charged all the time. When you're operating from that point, you don't get sick, you don't get tired. You see? So, and you don't get angry because you just got a high vibrational level all the time. And you're living in that space, you're in connection with nature. Most of us have disconnected, and that leads to illness. When you're highly charged, you think happy thoughts. When you're not, you're going to think unhappy thoughts. And the Eastern people will tell you, if you're continually thinking unhappy thoughts, you're going to be unhappy. So we've got a choice. Is the glass half full or half empty, basically? All right. So we can choose that any second of the day. To help us, we need to nourish the body and detoxify the body. So I've showed you some of our nutrients, and I've spoken to you also organic fruits and nuts and seeds. Those are the high-level foods. It's not about a whole plate full of nuts. You don't need that many. So it's more about quality than quantity. Okay, so everything I'm speaking to is about how we're going to feed this organism, this body, this battery, how we're going to give it the best chance, how we're going to stop degeneration, how we're going to stop anti-aging. I don't mind what you take, but if these basic things are not in place, you're going to age. It's a fact. We're going to age anyway, but we can do it naturally and gracefully. Some people are 70, 75 and they look 60. How? It's because they're doing all these things, and it becomes nature, and it becomes addictive because you want to feel well. So everything I speak about is completely grounded, it's measured. We've got a beautiful stand there where we're doing baseline health assessments. We're doing 450 readings in 1 minute. And then I'm there to help you, coach you on nutrition, on detoxification, and those major risk factors. Let's get those right. Let's get the charge of the body up. Let's get the vitality. Let's get our energy currency flowing. That's what we're doing there today with the natural product. So I urge you, anyone who hasn't had their assessment done, please come. Those of you who have, you're waiting for me, I'm going to be at your attention and help you when we get there. This is making it more powerful, what I'm speaking to you about. We have a reset kit, and this is the beginning point. Don't start with nutrients because they're going to swim past the cells. We have to make the cell ready and hungry to take your nutrients and to take your oxygen. This little reset kit has got 4 products. One is oxygen itself, some little drops here which I'm explaining everybody how to take. And then we've also got a plant tree sap, which is DMSO, dimethyl salt oxide, never mind. These two will declot the blood, clean the blood, streamline it, kill the parasites, take all the heavy metals and the environmental toxins out of you. So now what I'm telling you is making sense. Let's clean the body first. Let's reset this battery, and then we can charge it even further. Okay. We've got the good probiotic, which I spoke about, 80 live strains, and then we've got the cold pressed flaxseed oil. This little kit, I'm telling you, I've been in business for a very long time. This little kit will set anyone right. Why? Because we're all human. We all need oxygen in the cell. We all need food in the cell. We all need the waste removed. So people come to us with, like this morning even, endometriosis, calcification, pinched nerves here, lots of gut problems, lots of thick blood. 2 people with pain in the heart. That's serious. All right. So that pain in the heart, it's either parasites and or toxins. And, well, no, in fact, that is what it is. It's parasites and toxins which are manifested into thick blood, which is causing the heart to pump even harder, which is causing pain. So we go right the way back. We say, what is the root cause here? Fine, parasites, toxins. Let's fix that. Oh my gosh, you're eating fried food all day. We need to fix that. Fried food is a free radical. It's a cancer-forming thing. How many of you live on fried food? Many. Many people, that's all they do is fry their food. It's clogging your body, it's clogging the cell membrane, and it's getting into the cell, causing lipid deposition in the cell and low energy. We hear about energy. All right, this is game-changing stuff. And I've been doing this for many, many years. We've got machines that reach around the world as well, so we can help people anywhere. Don't think if you're in Durban, we can't help you. So we can help you do these things. It's all about balance and bringing the happiness and the joy back. Why are we here? We weren't here to battle with disease, I can tell you now. That is a symptom of us not realizing why we're here. We're here to manifest, to enjoy the planet, to be relaxed, not to be stressed. So you can think about the emotional healing that I do as well. We definitely remove those unwanted emotions that we've been holding on to and telling everybody our story for I don't know how long. All right, so that one that hurt you, that one that beat you, that one that did this, that one that ran away from you, that's your story. What did you learn from it? Once you know what you needed to learn from it, that they actually came to teach you, you can honor them. So we definitely bring in emotional healing because actually your body speaks your mind. The presentation, the pain in the heart is actually somewhere an imbalance between love and hatred. The imbalance in the liver is an imbalance between anger and joy. So we finalize all of that for people. Reconnect with yourself. That again raises our vitality and our life force. You see, so we don't leave any stone unturned. We will gather it all and we will clean it all and we will surrender. When people finish, they say, why did it take me so long to let go? I didn't realize the lesson I was supposed to learn. So all these incidences are lessons and we can help you with it very, very easily. So people have been coming today with blocked liver and gallbladder. We've got a fantastic gallbladder flush here. It's overnight. You feel amazing. And we've got a liver cleanse and a kidney cleanse and a lung cleanse and a parasite cleanse and a fat cleanse. We've got what you need, all right. But the point is that we're helping the body. And at the same time, the liver is anger and the gallbladder is bitterness. So we're angry at someone. We're angry at something that happened. Let's work out why it happened. We can release on emotional level and on a physical level. There's nothing really more to health. It's as simple as this. And every time we see improvement in people, we measure afterwards. So they come in, they measure, we get the risk factors, we do the emotions, they go away for a month, they'll take their box, if it's cleaning their gut or weight or hormones or degeneration or anti-aging, they come back and we re-measure and we see results. Doesn't that make sense? By measuring first, you take away the guesswork. Guesswork is dangerous. I think you're getting my point. I'm looking at every single cell in the body. I'm not just looking at thyroid. I'm not just looking at weight. I'm not just looking at the gut or the liver. We're connected. There's nothing disconnected here that you can see, right? And I'm also connected to nature and the cosmos and everything. So we have to understand that and work within that. And then get those emotions out that are presenting as physical things in the body. All right, what else did I want to show you today? So some people have got very sore livers and very sore kidneys and stuff. We've got very beautiful castor oil packs. This is our medium to large size. And you take your castor oil, and let's say it's the liver, and you will pour your oil on carefully, and then you will come and you'll put it around you. and you'll tie it and you go to sleep. You can put a warm hot water bottle here and it's going to pull out the toxins all night while you're sleeping. It could be your kidneys, you could do it at the back, it could be your lungs, you could do it at the upper back, it could be your abdomen, it could be your genitourinary area. So this is lovely. This is a lovely topical thing to help while we're busy resetting and detoxing those organs. Maybe the gallbladder flush at the same time if it's the gallbladder that's sore. So this, you can see everything here is completely natural and everything works just beautifully like clockwork. It's lovely to see. Now I'll tell you something also about the cancer patients. Nearly every single one of them is low in copper. Copper assists iron absorption. Most people are low in iron. If you don't have iron, you cannot carry oxygen. Fact. The iron in the hemoglobin carries the oxygen. Every breath we take. So we do need extra copper. We've got these beautiful, it's pure new copper, and you leave the water in for 6 to 8 hours and then you can taste the metallic copper. So this raises the copper level very quickly. We've got dispensers, small and large and so on. So I urge you to come and have a look and see what our copper looks like as well. We've got a clinic in Bryanston. We do intravenous drips, the glutathiones, the vitamin C's, and mainly specializing in oxygen. And, you know, I can just speak to you from yesterday. We had 3 very traumatic cases. The one lady could hardly walk into the clinic. She had cervical cancer, huge pain. And after 3 hours of our oxygen drip, she walked out on her own, beaming. You can see the life force, the vitality in her just from oxygen. So we've got some really, inexpensive, real healing methodologies and also nutrients. Oxygen is a nutrient, and that's what we do. So we got that, and we've got live blood analysis, we've got acupuncture, we've got infrared saunas, and then the quantum assessment and our consultations. And we set in a very beautiful garden, indigenous garden in Bryanston. You wouldn't even know you're in Bryanston. So I urge you to come and visit us and see and bring your problems, and we will solve them. Okay. Where can I say we haven't solved? I can tell you about our autistic children. Every single one of them is talking. Do you know what a feat that is? Do you know what a challenge it is to get an autistic child to clear out completely and start talking? It's amazing. And every single one is. And we've got a method to do that. And it's just growing and growing and growing. Weight loss. We don't even talk about weight loss. We talk about detox. When you're holding weight, you're holding toxins. Get the toxins out. Weight falls off as a side effect. You know, blood sugar, blood pressure. It's easy. In fact, on my phone, you can look at all the testimonies. Somebody will come in with 180 over 120 blood pressure. That's very high. Even 200. In 2 days, it's down. It's normal. It's 135 over maybe 80 if they're an elderly person. And I'm using these things. You're not doing sophisticated stuff. You don't need medical aid with me because you get better. I don't generally see people more than twice, maybe 3 times. But first of all, I've coached them what to do. The products are working, and they go ahead and get on with it. And once a year we do a 4-week purification, like this reset that I'm suggesting for everyone. The reset is on special, by the way. So you'll see when you come to the stand, it's normally 1250 for the 4 products, and it's 1050 today. So I've even made it even easier. My mission is to clean people, okay? Fix and clean people. I'm a bit of a mechanic, I suppose, but that's what I do. And when you walk away, I go like this because I know that's the next one cleaned. They come in with arthritis. They can hardly walk. They're doubled over. They can hardly interact with me. In fact, like I interact with the wife or the husband, right? The person can't even talk. They come in the next time and I give them the form to fill out. I don't recognize them. They're coming in upright. They're sleeping. They can turn in their bed. The pain's gone. You tell me what caused the pain after my discussion. What do you think? Who wants to give me a guess? What's causing the pain, the disturbance, the disease, the pain, the inflammation? Stress, lifestyle, parasites, toxins. Finished. No other issue. I'm going to end there. It's been very powerful speaking to you. I thank you so much. and for the opportunity to speak to you. And I want to share more with you. I've just handed in my doctorate, which is a holistic quantum framework for well-being, and we're just shooting. Okay, we've got an online shop too. We deliver around the world. Thank you so much.